My name is Barnaby, and I'm a nuclear physicist by training. I'm working on issues related to civil and military nuclear power. In terms of energy security, security of fuel supplies and so on, the government and many other governments are convinced that nuclear power is essential, that to rely on fossil fuels, particularly gas, is not good for our national security for obvious reasons. And so they argue that nuclear power is therefore an answer to this. It's better to have a significant amount of your electricity produced by nuclear power reactors, which will reduce your reliance on oil and gas. The problem is, however, that nuclear power has great risks. For example, nuclear power reactors are fueled by uranium, and uranium is in short supply. We only have enough uranium, if we go on with the current level of nuclear power, the last 50, 60 years. We, of course, increase the use of nuclear power, as this is the plan now, then uranium will run out earlier than that. Maybe we're talking about 30, 40 years. And this puts great pressure on the development and use of the fast breeder reactor, which uses, rather than uranium, it uses plutonium. It only requires a small input of uranium. The problem with the fast breeder reactor, which, as I say, is fueled with plutonium, is that plutonium can be used to produce very effective nuclear weapons. And therefore, the nuclear solution to the energy problem inevitably means that there will be more nuclear weapon proliferation and nuclear terrorism. Probably it will give the countries with the go into nuclear power, and many are planning to do that, it gives them the ability, the fissile material and the skills to make nuclear weapons. The other problem, which is probably even more serious in today's world, is that terrorists will be able to get hold of plutonium because there will be so much of it around if we move into the breeder reactor age, that they will be able to acquire plutonium and use it to make nuclear weapons, nuclear explosives, and then use those in terrorist activities, which is really a very frightening prospect. So for security reasons, and now I mean national security rather than energy security, it really would be better, in my opinion, not to go along the nuclear route. But I'm afraid that the governments around the world are so committed to nuclear power that they probably will.